2 thumbs up, please. We need a lot more subscribers for us to move into here. What's going on, guys? Another vlog, another NVM Daily for you guys. This one's slightly different, no performance increases, but we're just going to do some repairs and show you common issues and common problems, especially for the VAG cars. I mean, we've got a DNU car over there, which is like a 2019 Cupra R NVM Stage 3 car, which has got a bit of a hunting at idle. So we're going to check it out. Looking at the fuel pressures, it's a bit low. Behind us, we've got a Golf R, and lately we've had a couple of cars come in straight from dealership, completely stock, or like with bolt-ons or tuned or whatever. It doesn't really make a difference. That's coming straight after they've had a service. Now, straight after the service, they've had hunting and misfires, and customers have been frustrated because VW, Audi, Seat, Skoda, whatever it is, aren't kind of sure as to what the problem is. So this is like the third car that's come in with this problem, and on the diagnostics I'll show you, it's come up with bank 1 camshaft A intake retard set point not reached over advance. Now it's quite funny because the only time you need to retard the intake cam on one of these is when the idle's too high or the exhaust pressures are too low, and it retards the cam timing to kind of get a stable idle. This is a port injected car, so original kind of DJH car. So it's got 4 injectors on the intake manifold and 4 direct injections as well. So they're the most stable in terms of kind of idle compensations, emission controls and stuff, especially when tuning. And the later cars don't have port injection because they've got GPFs, so they couldn't get a good idle from port injection with a GPF system in there at low temperatures. So it's quite funny to see that one's got fuel pressure problems and it ain't got an extra set of injectors, and that one's got idle problems and it's got an extra set of injectors to balance the intake. So this M135i, from a previous vlog you've probably seen, we did a stage 2 plus setup. So we did a high pressure fuel pump upgrade and meth injection. The customer went away, enjoyed the full power, but it was a 6-speed manual, and the limitation is always going to be the clutch and the friction plate itself. So we've just upgraded this to a spec stage 3 plus, which should handle 900 newton meters. Also, while it's in, we give it a full diagnostics and health check, do a nice data log and make sure everything running as it should be. Technically speaking, and this car is ready for a stage 3 turbo or a hybrid turbo as such. So I'm sure the customer's going to make a decision, and then we'll send it to the moon. Bro, you can't open the door. Whee! The last couple of months I've been buying Nen some presents, and the whole workshop is full of his presents. And today we bought him a coil pack removing tool, so it's easy for him to get the MQB coil packs out. So yeah, we'll get a fuel pump on that one, do a data log, and hopefully that fixes the problem. Nen, what's that?
Thingy bobby that makes pressure.
Thingy bobby that makes pressure. Quite simply, that's what it is. Fuel goes in, it compresses in a solenoid, and then fuel comes out at high pressure. And these cars run about 200 bar at full throttle. And this one, for whatever reason, at idle, isn't giving the pressure. We also fitted Autotech internals in there, so we can take up the fuel pressure based upon more boost. So yeah, we're going to swap it out with a brand new one. I think it's already just fitted it. Check the idle pressures and then do a data log and see what's going on. 2 thumbs up, please. Nen's never in the mood. What's wrong with Nen, man? Like, this guy, try and keep him happy by buying him gifts, more tools. What do I do doing food reviews, you know.
I told you we should.
Well, why are we doing car stuff? Like, we might as well just every time we vlog, right?
Yeah.
We literally
Both
just vlog some food. And this place has come up for sale. What do we think? So yeah, this would be the dream. 20,000 square foot of workshop with the 40,000 square foot of offices. So yeah, we need a lot more subscribers for us to move into here.
Subscribe.
You happy?
Oh, it's just got this. I'm happy now. I've got the food.
Feed the staff.
Feed the stuff. Woo! What's that there?
So we have stable fuel pressures on the Stage 3 Cooper R, and that's a stock high pressure fuel pump, brand new, that we fitted on there, and we've got 100 bar of fuel pressure idle, which is nice and good. Even the low pressure fuel pump is sitting around 6 bar? Yeah, which is about right. So that's kind of rectified any idle hunting issues. So we'll transfer over now the Ultratech high pressure fuel pump internals and then give it a data log on the road. We did target about, I think it was 215 bar on this setup, but because we had meth injection, we reduced the fuel pressure a little. Yeah, nice result. Nan, what you doing?
Christmas Day.
So I'm actually going to unpack them. So this is an unboxing video of the VW Golf R variable valve timing. And within this actual basket itself, there's like little fine mesh there. It's to stop any from getting into the actual solenoids themselves. But basically, the actual magnets there control as to what position the cam's in. So when it advances or retards, it's in a certain position, and it allows the oil to pass through valving via magnet through this basket to allow for it to advance or retard. Yes, that's our new merch. Make sure you head over to the website. I'll leave a link below. New hoodies, sweaters, t-shirts, key rings, caps, etc. But yeah, the Cupra is finished now, ready for collection. M135i clutch has been installed, just needs bedding in. 600 to 700 miles of light stop-start traffic before we can get it back on the dyno and turn it up. Golf R's just been finished as well, so we did end up replacing the full cam gear on there, giving it an oil change and a full reset on the adaptations as well, and idle is nice and steady, so we can get tuning on it now. I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog today. Don't forget to like, comment and click the subscribe button with the bell notification icon for more updates on the G80 M3 and also what else we're up to at NV Motorsport.